Hello everyone, War Angel here, and welcome back to the Eastern Roman Empire campaign for Total War Attila. For today's episode, we're starting off with a battle against Attila once again, as we managed to catch up to him in the region of Olbia. Now, the balance bar is slightly in my favour, but looking at the armies, I think it'll be a bit better than that for me. I don't actually know what these question marks are. I mean, they could be large onagers, that could be a problem. But for the most part, the cavalry is nothing new. It's something we've fought and dealt with before. And thanks to the advice from you guys, I think my army should do the job pretty well. Although I wish I had something different apart from these javelin men. Oops, excuse me. But we have to work with what we got. So, let's do that. Let me first of all just check out the map. Let's give it a second. Okay. To be honest, I kind of wish it was the other way around, that I was on this side and they were on this side. But I don't know, I think I could make this work. If I deploy, so I'm either in this corner, or even if I deploy in the woods here, what should hopefully happen is the enemies fight at a disadvantage, like cavalry fights at a disadvantage in the woods. I'll tell you what, let's start this off. But yeah. Cavalry end up fighting at a disadvantage typically in the woods, although I could be just thinking about that from Warhammer. But nevertheless, I know that large units in that don't get much of a charge bonus as they usually do, and so on. And the trees will cause a bit of shielding and cover against missile fire. So what I'm thinking is, if I can deploy my troops in the woodlands, then what should hopefully happen is that they'll get some cover from the enemy missile fire, which is going to be a lot. And it should slow down the enemy's charge, so we should be able to have a less of a charge bonus against us. Now, given that with the defensive nature of my troops, I think we should be pretty okay. So, actually, crap, I've got to start my timer. It's a thing that I'm starting to do now, is basically just make sure I've got a timer going, so I don't end up doing, like, hour-long episodes by accident. So, it might be slightly longer. We'll call it, say, 5 minutes. We'll do it as a bit of thing. If it's 35 minutes or so, then so be it. We'll see. Anyway, fog. I don't want fog. Because it's just an issue thing. Rain. It would take more to ignite shields, buildings, and deployables. You know what? I'm just going to go another day. Okay, that's fine. We'll take that. We'll take dry weather. Okay, deploy. So there's the Hun Horde. So what I'm thinking is this. I'm going to use the woods to my advantage, and may have them so they have to come down this way. It will put me at a slight disadvantage because I'm going to be a bit downhill, but I can't really force my troops to get over there in time in order to try and take this side. And because they start on the hill anyway, might as well just let them have it and just work on what we can do. So what I want, let's see. If they think they'll probably come down... No, I'll tell you what. We need... First of all, I need some free view. So I think here is probably going to be where I have to set up my artillery. So I'll just put you guys here for the moment. And we'll, of course, make sure... Let me see. Explosive rounds. Yeah, we'll do that. And we'll put that in. Okay. Around here, I want my main infantry. So what we're going to do, I'm going to put the swordsman on the front. Yeah, we'll put the swordsman on the front, because the way the AI likes to work is to send its cavalry around the flanks for the most part. So I'd rather have some spearmen there. Although, actually, yeah, we'll do this. We'll be fine. We'll do this. So I'm going to put them at a slight angle, because then when the Huns come, they should head straight down this way. In theory. Don't know if they will, but in theory it should work. Let's see, put you guys into Stenudo. We're going to put you guys at a slight angle here to defend where I'm going to put my missile troops. And you guys will form up right here, so we can swing them in and put them here. Now what we're going to do, we'll have these two guys, we'll put them... I'm going to put them here. And the reason why is I'm actually going to put the javelin men in the front. We'll put you guys in this. Because I don't care about them. They are pretty decent troops in terms of, like, they got shield, silver grade weapons and silver graded missile weapons. But on the other hand, they are very lightly armoured, they're going to get killed, so I don't care if they die, basically. I know it's a bit hard-hearted, but I don't care. They're my troops, and I get to do with them as I wish. Let's give you these. I'm just going to use... I don't know, but this will give me... Where's it? Flaming shot, where is it? That... More effective against lightly armoured... Okay, it doesn't actually have a bonus against cavalry. I thought it did. Or am I just remembering it wrong? I'll tell you what, let's just stick with standard shot. We're going to use these mainly against horse archers, so it's not exactly like they need to have the flame capabilities. Okay. We also need to move... What else we got left? Troops. I mean cavalry. Okay, general, I'm going to put all of the cavalry into a group. And I'm going to put them just back here in the tree line. This will allow me then to defend against any attacks coming in from this way, and also be able to bring them around here quickly if I need to defend on this flank. So, with that done, let's start the battle. Slow down time quickly, and I'm going to move these 2 units over to this side. Just to form up. Oh, we've lost the Huns. Okay, that wasn't a plan. Okay, so, tell you what, I thought I actually just told them to slow down time. What's my general saying?
Triumph, for we honor the Lord God. Even if every foe had the strength of 1,000 men, it would mean nothing. Remember that, and make ready.
You know, I really wish I'd paid that last war.
I
I don't know if you heard that last comment. That was hilarious. Okay, right. I tell you what, we're going to have to try and draw them this way, I think. So I'm going to have to... I'm going to send this unit of cavalry forward and then move them straight up. So hopefully it will draw them straight towards my center of my line. Oh, that made me laugh. That last bit is I really wish I paid that last whore now. Why? Because she cursed you. Just what you want to hear after, when your general wants to hear after him giving an inspirational speech about the fact that the power of God is going to help us. Ah, sin, indeed. Okay. Okay, we spotted them. Right. I'm pretty okay with how the troops are, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring them up this way. Hopefully we can spot the rest of the enemy's force. And if they come charging at me, then they'll come this way. And then I can draw them straight into the front of my line then. At least that's the plan. We'll see how it works. There we go. Okay, so I need to start drawing them off this way, and then let's bring you guys straight back here, and then we'll bring you back here. Right, let's do this. And there's Attila himself. Okay, there goes my oranges. Don't know how much damage these, or how much use these are going to do because of the woodlands. But the fact that when the AI isn't controlling them, they're not the most accurate. But we shall see. We shall see indeed. Okay. Let's move you guys slightly forward. Because they're in the woodlands right now, but they're following in the direction that there they are. Alright. Let's do this. Oh, crap. Okay. I don't know if you're hearing that, but there seems to be a problem with the sound. The frame rate's jumped down quite a bit now as well, so I'm going to have to apologize for this. I think it just seems to be an issue with the game. I don't know why. I've actually turned down the graphics to try and get a bit of more frame rates out of it, but apparently it's not enough. Oh well. Okay, let's go down here. Let's deal first of all with these first wave lancers. I do apologize, you're going to have to just put up with it, I'm afraid. But it should be okay, I'm sure. Okay, general. I'll tell you what. Use that over there. Strange thing is though, I got the frame rate counter up on the computer, on the screen right now. And to be honest with you, it's not really much different up than it was. But to be honest, it's not really any different than it is when I normally fight in battles, so I don't know why it's all of a sudden doing it like this. Curious. Okay, General, you are doing okay, but I would like to try and keep you a bit further back. if possible. Okay, large onagers. Have you focus your fire on these units of Hunnic Devil Archers. We can take out a few of them, that would be great. Oh, you guys have taken such a hit just then. I mean, we do have these Uniguard charging, shooting right at close range. Okay. General, if you survived that, you have. Okay, charge into this unit now. As long as we can eliminate pretty much all their not missile troops, as long as we can eliminate for the most part their melee troops, their archers and I can easily deal with, but I'm just have to wait until they get sort of shot down a bit. My javelin men are not doing that good in battle, I must say. Oh, we've already had my first unit break now. Okay. Okay, you guys charge in here and try and do some damage against that unit of cataphracts. Okay, hopefully what's going to happen is as the battle goes on and we kill more people, if it is an issue with the frame rate and the amount of bodies, shall we say, on the battlefield, including the trees, then we should be finding it a bit better as time goes on. And it might have to try not to move around so much as well. We'll see. Okay, you guys, we need you to charge in here just to try and defend that, add some support to that unit before it wavers. Okay, Attila's charging in here as well. Okay, the troops over here are doing okay. These guys are taking a bit of damage, but we can't do much against them. You guys, see if you can attack them. And you guys, I want you to try and attack them. Onagers, continue your support, your fire against them. Oh, you've just used up all your ammo. Okay. You guys, I want you to try and take out Attila, so if you can, just charge straight in from there. General, it's going to be a risk, but I'll tell you what, you guys can charge in as well. You guys continue doing... That's it, you guys try and take out the Hunnic Horse Archers. Right. Okay, you're fine, you're fine. God, I said, I do apologize for this. I honestly don't know what's going on. Like, the frame rate now is remaining quite steady, but it just seems to be the sound is failing to catch up. Okay. Alright, General, let's pull you back now. We don't particularly want you to get involved. Archer units, take out Attila. Okay, you guys, I don't know, this cavalry unit should be able to take out the unit of lancers here pretty easily. You guys are starting to retreat, that is unfortunate. Can I have you guys sort of form up a little bit now in order to try and hold that gap in the line? Okay, you guys are starting to waver as well, let's pull you back. Oh, the Onager crew, where the... Oh crap! I had no idea that these guys were getting attacked. Crap. Okay, let's go and kill these off quickly. Okay, you guys... Yeah, it definitely seems to be something about being up around here. Because pulling back here now, all of a sudden, everything's fine, like the sound and that, it's all good. Okay, I lost that unit of archers as well. Crap. I was really hoping this battle could have gone a bit better. But I can't help but feel it's just because like being up here. Yeah, it's already slowing down just by pulling up that way. So let's pull back here for the moment. We'll just have to try and fight the battle from a bit of further back than I was hoping to do. But I just saw the news as well that Attila has been defeated in battle again. So I just need to wait for his army really to try and come a bit closer. And we'll have to be prepared now just to take them out one by one. Okay, so I'll tell you what. Battle's turning in our favour, is it? That's good news. Okay, archers, pull you back here. Okay, cavalry, we're going to pull you up around here. Now, all I'm hoping is I haven't lost all the crewmen for those artillery pieces. You guys, can we try and move you a little bit more forward in order to take them out? Okay, you guys need to swing around this way. Okay, you're still in formation. Okay. You guys charge out here. Right. Okay, coming in, expect the charge. You guys take these out. Yeah, all of a sudden now, the frame rate now is remaining the same as it was earlier in the battle when we were having all the sound issues. And yet, sound's acting completely fine. I don't know. But it seems to be okay for now. We'll just go in and need to finish off the last of these. You guys, you're taking out these archers, are you? Yes, you are. There we go. Oh. That's okay, that's okay. We've won this. It was a little bit tougher than I was anticipating. But we seem to have won this. That's good. That's really, really good. Okay, let's charge. Okay, 54 men. They've got 54 men somewhere. We need to kill those 54 men. Wherever they've gone. Oh. Here they are, here they are, here they are. Gotcha, gotcha, get them, get them. Right. That's it. We need you guys to shatter. That's it. Come on. The rest of your army has retreated. Your general has been killed. Perfect. Right. So, that was a Pyrrhic victory. It wasn't quite what I was expecting. We might have lost a couple of units. But we managed to wipe out most of the army and kill Attila this time. Well, we haven't killed him yet. I don't know how many times more we have to have before we do count as killing him. It might be just this last time. Or it might be this time. I don't know. Okay. Oh, good. We haven't lost any units. We came bloody close. We've lost 3 of them. Only 3 crewmen left. Okay, but Attila's lost most of his. He does have a unit here. 100 course archers are okay. Right. Let's take on the warriors.
Make haste, men.
Right. Oh, hang on. What's this? Bowen military investment in Scanza. We'll have to check that out because I think that was my faction leader, wasn't it? Pontus been destroyed. Is there anything here that points out about Attila? Yes! Attila, only a man. While he was meditating on flight, a greater calamity than death itself, he decided to seek knowledge of the future through soothsayers. So, as was their custom, they examined the entrails of cattle, and certain streaks in bone had been scraped, and foretold disaster for the Huns. Having lost in battle, Attila's troops are demoralized, and have started to doubt his powers. Surely his next defeat will be his last. Oh, yes. Can we attack him now? Oh, yes. Bye-bye, Attila. We're just going to go... I'll resolve this balanced and slash. We did it. We did it. Oh, that if it was good to have done it. We've killed Attila. But I haven't got the achievement for it. Strange. Hang on. I have killed him, haven't I? Where is he? Yeah, the book. They plucked out the hair of their heads and made their faces hideous with deep wounds, that the renowned warrior might be mourned, not by effeminate wailing and tears, but by the blood of men. Attila the Scourge of God lays vanquished. Without his leadership, the hordes weaken and begin to dissipate. So we have killed him. Yeah, and here he is. He's only rank 5, bless him. Hang on, I want that achievement, goddammit. Oh my god, I actually do have... Why? Huh? Okay, that's definitely the most recent achievements. Maybe I just didn't get the pop-up. Huh. Oh well. Okay. So yeah, we've now defeated Attila, and I tell you what, that feels fantastic. I've never done it before. The closest I did when I was playing the game when it first came out, I was playing as the Ostrogoths, and I got to the point where I was facing Attila and I was sending armies to chase him down. But unfortunately I wasn't able to continue the campaign, so as a result, I've never defeated him. But now I have. And that feels fantastic. Right, okay, I need to carry on with my turn before I get too enthusiastic. So what do I need to do? We'll close that down in a second. Okay, so now I can go after the Hun armies and defeat them properly, and I know then they're not going to respawn. So that is something I would really much like to do. What's going on over here? Right, we've got a horde that's in the sea. We've got broken is one there, two others here. Okay. I would like to basically try and wipe them out, and the Alamans have come down here and started taking Aquileia. Now, the question I want to ask is, what are the regions again that I needed for a divine triumph? Because that is, of course, what I'm aiming for. Sarmatia, Europia, Italia, and Liguria. Okay, now Sarmatia, Europia is where we've defeated Attila. It's down here. Now, we are allied with the Grottungians, and is this part of the region? Yes, it is. But, okay, we could... Okay, well maybe you can't. But maybe next turn I can actually come down here with my two armies, because I do have the other stack here. Alright. It is going to be force marching, but that's okay. I just want these guys up next to one another for support. In fact, let's move you guys slightly behind. So yeah, what I would like to do now is basically use these two armies to take out that horde. Perhaps even colonize that. I don't see any other armies nearby, so that's possible. We need to take out Liguria and Italia. Now, Liguria is where Mediolanum belongs to, right? Yeah. So the only thing they have is Sagozio. Now, I have no problem attacking that and raising it in order for one of my allies to come and take it instead, which, given the sort of positioning of everything around here, would make it so it's Western Romans. We'll have to see. Octoduum. Okay, it could actually be one of these that might come down. We'll have to just keep an eye out for that. But myself, I'm thinking of taking Italia for myself and taking Rome. Because they've got rebels that own it at the moment. We can come down and recolonize Neapolis. And we've only got Fiorentina here, which is a minor settlement. It doesn't even look protected right now. And we should be able to go and just wipe them out and be able to take the region for ourselves. So that's something I would like to do. We'll have to first of all deal with the Hun armies. Now, I am going to try and overwhelm them with force, so I'm not going to come and attack them straight away, because I need all my legions to get down here in order to help. So, I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's keep you... Let's bring you guys, you down here, but not too far. Let's put you then right here, and you can come and be right here. What I'm going to do now as well is to start bringing in my agents from over here, because we're going to send one of them after this guy. Oh no, we can't move you, can we yet? Crap. I'll have to wait till we're at the end turn phase. But we'll send one of them after this army to try and misdirect them. And we'll send the others so they come this way so we can start misdirecting these armies. And get them to slow down for my troops to catch up and wipe them out. With that done, we've also got another horde up here, so... It could be a possibility for my faction leader Lucius Lupus here to come down and take them out. We'll keep an eye on them and see which direction they head off. I'll tell you what, let's be a bit adventurous. Let's move a little bit closer. Let me see. We don't want to cross too far. Let's move you just here. Okay, and we'll put you into fortified stance. Gives me my replenishment back for these, and it gets us a little bit more closer. Let's see. What happens if we attack here now? Night attack? Does that help out at all? No, it doesn't. I will let it go for another turn. I'd rather have them come to attack me, so I'm going to hold that for now. And otherwise, let's try and use some of my money up now as well. Okay. Constantinopolis, anything here I want to do? Oh crap, I need to deal with that as well, don't I? Okay. That's a massive jump in squalor and public order. Let's hold out for that for now. Tell you what, let's go for that. Okay, so actually that's something I remembered. I'm starting writing names down so I can actually try and remember who says what. But one of the viewers, excuse me if I mispronounced your name, Anuworld Pakala, mentioned about the fact that around here I had an army that I was using to attack the rebels over here. So if I had that, but it looks like I disbanded it. Okay, so yeah, I think I disbanded it, didn't I, to sort of provide as a garrison for up here, because of the fact we had rebellion over at Sinope with Pontus. But yeah, thanks for the suggestion though, it was appreciated. It must have been this army that we've trained since. Let's upgrade you. But yeah, next turn I'll be using these to take out the rebel army over here, and then we shouldn't have to deal with them for much longer. Alright. Now you guys, I was planning to send, if necessary, over here, but I think we should be okay. Yeah, my area is going after the Afgrid's force here, which is actually taking attrition. Why are they taking attrition? They've actually lost all their territory. So they've only got that. Okay. What happens if I attack Dagestan? One more turn and we actually got them taking attrition in as well. We'll do that. Pretty happy for that. Okay, what I'll do then is with that legion over here, we're going to force march them down towards Nabatea, because I want to take my lands back and kill them for betraying me. So we'll do this. It'll get here in 2 turns to Alexandria, and then we can start going after the rest of them. They've actually taken one of my own settlements. You bastards. You absolute bastards. Okay, we'll deal with this. We'll deal with this. Okay. Now spend a bit of cash here as well where possible. We'll upgrade this. We'll do this. We'll get a governor's house, I think will be best. Alexandria, you are actually one of the patriarchal seers, aren't you not? You should be. Oh no, I'm looking at the complete wrong region. I'm actually repairing a different one. Oh well. That's fine. Okay. So yeah, we actually need to continue upgrading you a little bit here. There's so many of my provinces that need to be done. It's hard to keep track. Oh, I got my little fleet here as well. What I can do is start bringing you towards Paranatonium, because you're actually a pretty small army, only 7 units. The garrison itself is not going to be that big, it's just 1 unit until they finish converting. So I could in theory send my fleet down here and actually take it back. So we'll give that a go. Okay, let's end the turn. Alright, let's do this. Give you an extra point of defense. And my spy will increase your zeal and it's your rank of exactor, and will divert you as well. What's this? Gentes Marios increase. Oh wow, that's pretty useful. Okay. Oh, I just really feel good right now about defeating Attila. I said, never done it before, so I'm really glad that I managed to do that. It feels so good. It really does. Hey, and yeah, just for thing, I do want to thank everyone who gave me advice about army composition that showed that I was going the right track with having very defensive troops that are good at taking missile fire. Oh, what's this? Crap. Okay. I'm just going to auto-resolve. It doesn't seem like it was a tough army in terms of the fact they had a lot of war dogs in there. But to be honest, I just couldn't feel bothered to deal with it. Fine. They took a few casualties, and they had some mercenary wolf coats. Interesting. Okay, we didn't take it, and you haven't actually gone back to Haven. So next turn, I might be able to take out their capital and take it for myself. If necessary, I don't mind sailing my fleet out, because my fleet should be, if my troops, even in transport ships, and suffering from seasickness, should have quite the advantage compared to them, just because of their army composing mainly of war dogs. But we'll see. here though is what I want to deal with. I want to see about taking out the Huns. What did you try doing to my agent just then? Okay, well, if they want to march into the mountains in order to take attrition, then that's completely fine. But yeah, like I was saying, yeah, I just wanted to thank people who gave me advice about the army composition in a couple of videos ago. It just showed that I was going the right way with what I was doing for the army. And yeah, it was just a good idea. I had to look up on on like Reddit and everything, just to try and find some good strategies on what to actually do with Attila, because people were really uncertain about how to defeat him exactly, like how many times you had to. So some people said they managed to get it within 2 things. Some of them said about doing it in 4. Sometimes they said I defeated him at least 6 to 8 times, and I'm still fighting him now. So, yeah, I was a little bit uncertain about how to do it, but I'm just glad I managed to. It was just weird about that battle with the glitches that was coming up, especially with the sound. It seemed to be just when I was focusing in the woods, but it wouldn't make much sense if it was just that, because, well, it was already far away enough that you could still see all the woods anyway, so I don't know. Anyway, yes, I know, we've been raided. You got a critical success against my, Oh, this was my champion. This is the guy that we saw out further north, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, so you've been killed. That's okay. Upgrades have been defeated. We lost some men in Gisganza, consumption in Spahan, of course. When don't we have consumption in my eastern provinces? Okay, we're going to send you down here to hinder this army. I want to slow them down. We'll send my other agents now over to this side of the map so we can try and track enemy hordes down and to take them out. Will be a couple of turns, but that should be okay. Right. Let's just move you in this direction for now. Right. You guys need to start going after the horde. So we'll put that here. You guys can come into normal stance now yourselves. Now, question: do I want to take this? No, I'm not. I can't get any more regions in the area, so to be honest, it'll just be me claiming this crappy little piece of territory for myself, and I don't need it. So we'll let my allies deal with that, I think. Okay. Up here now. No, let's go back over to the east, where we're attacking Parthia's last territory right now. Now they are starting to take attrition, so we should be able to... Yep, they'll start taking attrition as of next turn. That'll be fine. I'm planning just to raise the territory to the ground, so if anyone else wants to claim it in the meantime, then that's fine. We've got my legion marching down towards Nabatea, and the other hordes over here. I need to start making their way over. Okay. This will take up all my movement. Tell you what. Let's move you here. You can move a little bit more. So, let's go after them. Yes, we're trespassing in Alaman territory. Do I care? Not really. Okay. Can we move you? We can still move you forward to take out that last one. Let's do that. Okay, this would have been a... Now, if Attila had this sort of battle army, that would have been more difficult, because they've got good quality infantrymen, although thanks to the Prometheus faction mod I use, their infantry actually take morale penalties to try and encourage you as the player to use cavalry instead. But we'll just do this. We're going to go aggressive because we don't have any artillery of our own. Oh, we do have large archers. I'll tell you what, we'll just go balanced. And I have actually gone now over half an hour, so we'll finish this turn and then we'll end the episode then. Okay, it means going over more than I was planning to do, but we'll be okay. That's okay. Did I want to take this one? No, I don't. I might have to help go after them myself at some point. Okay. You guys can continue marching up this way. Let's see. Let's bring you guys up here. Again, we're going to be trespassing into Alaman territory. Thank you for that pop-up. It was really appreciated. Sometimes the delays that they come up with this, I'll tell you. Okay, we had that horde that was charging down here, didn't we? But for the moment, I think... Let's go... Tell you what, let's send my horde... where are we? Slavic rebels. Africa. Let's set a military target on the Slavic rebels. Can I... on here. Can I not do that? Apparently not. Okay, so apparently I can't get my troops to support my attack. Fine. Let's do all the things that you want to do. Apparently we had to march this way. That's okay, we should be able to go after them next turn. Their army themselves, they've been... It's okay, but it's nothing really that big to worry about. Thing in particular, the fact they've just got loads of onagers. If I can at least surround the army, hopefully then that's I can bring in the reinforcements just to try and help that out a little bit more. Okay, that's pretty much everything we needed to do this turn. Right. Oh yeah, Scanzed. Let's go up here. Oh, someone raised this territory to the ground. Interesting. Okay, let's go over and defeat them. Now if we do this, bounce bar is slightly more in my favour, because they can't bring in their reinforcement army here. So let's just auto-resolve this given the time span that we've got. So, yep, let's just go balanced. Stab him in the face. And we've now taken the Danes' large even settlement. I could actually subjugate them. That does seem a little tempting. Because otherwise, yeah, let me subjugate them instead. Sacking them isn't going to give me that much money, so we'll just subjugate instead. There we go. That sounds like a plan. So we can now move my troops back to Rugion. And we should get there just before the winter. So if we just do this... Yeah, we'll be able to get to Rugion then by next turn. In the moment you're doing this, so we'll improve the infantry centre here. And let's get a governor's house for now. Build up the aqueduct. Food market, a wine market. That will give me more food. Let's go for that. And yeah, let's build up the religion as well. Let's go for the other one. Greek heritage. Increase my research rate a little bit more. Okay. Before I end the turn now, I think that's everything I did want to do. Instead, over here, we're just going to let them fight it out a bit longer, just in order to do some more damage. Yeah. And I also finished some research. So what was it I was finished doing? I think it was defensive logistics. This will allow me to build heavy siege equipment, extra ammunition. Okay. So 7 more turns and I get access to the Tagmata Cavalry and the Eastern Auxiliary Palatine. That will be good. Let's do that. Okay, General, you're the one who took out the last of the Huns, but you're absolutely bad at zeal. Is there anything we can do to sort that out? Vicarious, let's give you that. Any of these ones of use? 40. Cunning. Okay, I'll tell you what, let's just go for an extra level of this. And you guys have picked up a thing as well. Now, I'm going to move them down here to go for Nomad Hunters. Because he managed to get that last one by attacking the Huns. It is something I wish they did a bit differently with the traditions tree, for the Romans, and I think they do it for the barbarian factions as well. Tell you what, we're going to, again, I'm going to let this sort of thing, but we're going to go protective, see if that makes any difference. It's a close defeat. Okay, that didn't work out how I was intending it. I thought they would have done better, to be honest. Oh well. But yeah, I would hope that they've actually changed the traditions to make it so you can't have to fight, become good at barbarians in order to fight eastern factions and the nomadic. I think it would have been a lot better if you could pick one of them initially and maybe unlock the others as you go on. Or at least have it so maybe you have to keep track of which army defeats which type of faction in order to level them up. So if you've defeated, say, nomadic armies, say, 4 times or 5 times, you can actually unlock that tradition to pick. Just because I think it makes more sense than, you know, someone who's basically fighting in the east their entire time. Like, I've got legions that only recently have they come over to the west. And even then, they haven't actually fought any Germanic forces yet. And yet some of them are going to be reasonably good, experienced, apparently, with fighting Germanic forces. Just because I had to pick it in order to get the morale bonus for my... Oh, which direction are you guys going? But yeah, so I can get the morale bonus against the eastern factions. Just a bit annoying. But hey, I can be thinking now. I've actually defeated the Attila with a Christian faction as well. I remember when I first started this campaign, a lot of people were saying about how it's good, because I said I was not going to convert over to Roman paganism. I was going to stay as a Christian nation, and many people were quite happy about that. They thought it'd be a nice change. And to be honest, I thought it was quite easy. No. I thought it was quite easy with the bonuses that we get for money. I mean, I've been upgrading I've got a lot of religious buildings in my provinces, and it hasn't cost me really anything in upkeep. So I'm glad that went that way compared to having to deal with the food situation. It's just so much easier. Okay guys, that's the end of the episode now that we've finished the turn. So it did go on longer than I was planning to. I did say about 30 minutes, but I just wanted to get through this turn and get a bit more progress. So yeah, we've defeated Attila. We just need to finish off the Huns and then we're done with that. But that's going to be happening in the next episode. But until then, thank you for watching as always, and I shall see you next time. Goodbye for now.